insane. Eeny, meeny, money, more. I catch a whore, I got her toe. And if you wanna let her go, you bout to see this chopper blow. I run this shit just like a game, I can't stop now. I got the film, I just can't hang around all your lame. Just last week, I just fucked your dame. Stack another guap, let the body.
What's going on, everybody? Just today, and we're back with another Witcher episode review. It's going to be for season 1, episode 5, Bottled Appetites, and this one is adapted from the Witcher short story called The Last Wish, which is one of my favorites, honestly. And it deals with the first interaction between Yennefer and Geralt of Rivia, so that is very interesting. And it pretty much goes... It's pretty much well adapted to the actual short story, but because this is for TV, it is, of course, an adaptation, not a full, remake. So it's an adaptation. It's a little bit shorter, a lot, and all that good stuff. We do get a little bit of more of a coherent timeline. Everything is coming together. So I believe this takes place a little bit more present day. Not really sure about the timeline per se. As I talked about in the last review, we'll be talking about CCE, current Ciri era. So we do catch up with Ciri, and we do catch up with more on the modern time with Mousak, who unfortunately pressed F in the chat for Mousak. R.I.P. my guy. I'm sorry you had to go. But we start off with this shapeshifter type of mage, and he is checking himself out. He gave me a little bit of fruity vibes. I'm just saying, he was a little bit sus. But then he gets hired basically to impersonate Mousak and to take Cirilla, because we know that she was in that enchanted forest, and then you can't really just get in there because there's elves and shit and magic, and regular people can't just go in there and be like, "Hey, yo, what's good?" Because they won't get killed, that kind of thing. So they hire this shapeshifter guy who basically impersonates Mousak, kills him. He has all of Mousak's memories and all that good stuff, even what he planned on doing earlier that morning, which was to off himself. And so we see that at the end of the episode that, he does end up taking Princess Ciri along with Dara the elf. I don't feel very safe for Dara, because I feel Dara is definitely next on the chopping block. We do get a little reference that it's his destiny, that it is Ciri's destiny that she needs to meet Geralt of Rivia, and you hear one of the elven ladies there mention that she belongs to Geralt through the Law of Surprise, and again, we talked about that in the last video. So, if you want more in-depth about what the Law of Surprise is, and my review on episode 4 of Bastards, Banquets, and something like that, I forgot the name of it. But, episode 4, that video is up right now. I think it's of Bastards, Banquets, and of Bastards, Banquets, and Burials. That was the name of the other episode. I remembered. Yes, great. Anyway, so this one, Bottled Appetites, is exactly as it sounds. We have this nice little interaction. We find out what pretty much the main goal of Yennefer is to basically get her fertility back. Although I'm not sure you can really do that by magical means, because that was physically removed. But again, Geralt can't find any sleep, so he's searching for this djinn. I'm not sure what that has to really do with anything, but anyways, he runs into Jaskier, aka Dandelion, who has been singing his praises all throughout the area. So, they're kind of friends, but Geralt refused to admit that they're friends because, he is that stone cold. That he got that cold, exterior, He really cares, but he's not going to let you know. Anyways, so they find this djinn, breaks it open accidentally, blah, blah. Now, Jaskier thinks that he's the one that has all the wishes, and so he starts wishing for these two things. Then the djinn attacks him, and the first wish and we later learn that it's actually attached to Geralt, but Geralt's first wish is that he basically tells the djinn to fuck off. And I think it also has something to do with the fact that he was kind of just mentioning that his Gaskier's voice thing. So I think that was a little tie in there. It had something to do with that. I don't know. But, his first wish is that the Jinn fucks off, and so the Jinn dips. Then they go to the nearby town. An elf is there, and, an elf tells them that they should go to Yennefer, blah, blah, blah. They get to Yennefer. The guard at the table is like, at the door is like, hey, man, you want to pay a little bit tithe, bro. And Geralt, in true Geralt fashion, pulls out his wallet. And he's like, here, bitch, if you don't get your, that kind of thing. If you don't get your bald head out of my face, and let me just do my thing. So yeah, and then he walks in. They find this is true to the short story, accurate to the short story. They meet the mayor. He's naked, gets the apple juice. Goes to Yennefer, and that's where we get that nice little orgy scene in the trailer, which was nice. So yeah, we get to that little orgy scene. We meet Yennefer, Geralt and Yennefer meet for the first time. They have a little exchange. She agrees to help him, blah blah. She agrees to bathe him. She gets naked. But fun fact, what you guys don't know is that when she gets in the water, she's actually invisible. So that's why he's like, that's cheating, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So all that while she's invisible, he can't see her, but we can see her, which is, not an argument for me. But, Anyway, so then we find out that his second wish, he later gets slipped under a spell by Yennefer's magical scent. I think this is the only scent that drives Geralt crazy, and it's lilac and gooseberry. Yes, that's a little Easter egg from the game that they reference. Actually, I have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, so there's that little Easter egg there. So that was pretty nice. What else is there? So yeah, back to the wishes is that the second wish, he gets captured because Yennefer uses him to carry out her bidding. Anyways. So his second wish is that he wishes that guy's head will burst, but that was purely by accident, and that's when he discovered that, hey, I'm the one who has the wishes, and then he realizes that he has two, which means he carried out two wishes already, and he has one final wish, the last wish. Gee, I wonder where the short story got his name from. Anyway, so they find Yennefer, who's finished healing Gastier. And she's also trying to capture the Jinn so she can, force him to give her back her fertility, blah blah blah. They have a little exchange, and then we don't hear what we don't hear Geralt's wish, but the Jinn leaves. He says you don't have to worry about him because all he was is that he was trapped, and now that he's free, he should be fine. Which is pretty much the genie from Aladdin, if I'm not mistaken. That's kind of the same logic there. But anyways, for those of you, spoiler for those of you who don't want to know, but what I'm guessing, which may be either unveiled later this season, but was revealed in the books and also in the video games, was basically his wish was that they are connected by love. Not necessarily that they will fall in love. He's not being selfish, but in order to save her life, he wishes that that they be linked together through fate and through love, and so that's why maybe later this season you will see them. You will see them cross paths multiple times, but basically they love each other deep down. But of course, Geralt, he likes the ladies, my guy. He likes being a free spirited person. Getting his little groove on. Fighting monsters, getting his little payment. All that good stuff. And so he likes floating around a little bit. That's what I'm saying. And Yennefer's low-key the same thing. She uses her good looks to get into certain situations. So of course, they will butt heads on how this relationship shit is supposed to be going down. But needless to say, I'm very excited to see how this will go down, and I'm curious to see when Ciri and Geralt will finally see each other. I'm guessing this is going to be more like a season finale type thing where they finally see each other, because I feel like that's the type of thing they would do thematically and storyline wise, that they finish up the Geralt storyline, the Yennefer storyline, the Ciri storyline, and then they finally bring them together in nice fashion, blah blah, all that good stuff. So yes, my prediction for the rest of the season is R.I.P. Dara. We will see more interaction between Yennefer and Geralt, more time jumps, more flashbacks, and we will definitely finally, at the end of the episode, at the end of the season, I'm pretty sure this is a season finale type thing, or like maybe penultimate season finale, but definitely season finale. Yennefer, Ciri and Geralt finally meet, and then he ends up training her so she can become a Witcher, all that good stuff, blah 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 blah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I enjoyed the episode. 5 out of 5 for me, even though this is a 10, but 5 out of 5. Anyways, so if you enjoyed this, I enjoyed it as well. You can post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed my reaction, you can hit the like button. You can subscribe. You can share, and you can let me know. Let me know. And if you didn't know, and if you didn't like it, that's fine. You can hit the like button, subscribe, and share, anyways, and let me know how I can improve for you guys. If you would like to support the channel, because YouTube money ain't rolling in yet. You feel me? So if you want to support the channel, you can hit up the Patreon, patreon.com/joy to the end. And yeah, because some of the content that I be making gets copyright claimed, like the little voiceover thing I did for the Witcher episode 4 that I did. Yeah, that one got copyright claimed, so that was that was nice. Yeah, but also, sorry, I'm dying. And if you would also, I got a Twitch channel, so you can hit that up, twitch.tv/joy to the end. Definitely got some more videos in store. Once I'm finished with all the Witcher videos, I think I'll go back to doing trailer reactions. But for now, I'm focusing on the Witcher. Definitely got to talk about that Arrow season finale, that series finale. Maybe I'll talk about that with some Green Lantern Easter eggs that they have going on there. So stay tuned for that. If indeed I do make that, or I may just tie that into one of some future video that I'm doing on a specific DC character that you have seen me portray multiple times before. That's your only teaser right there. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, if you want to support the channel, patreon.com/joy, or you can just get help me get to 1,000 subscribers or more than, or help me get the subscriber count up, because once you do that, then YouTube will start kicking in. The YouTube payments may start kicking in, and it'll be a little bit easier to get content for you guys when you get a better camera, a better mic, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what I got. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. With that being said, see ya. Boom!
Be bugging. Nickname is Donna cause these niggas ducking. Got 14 days, my nigga, a Fortnite. Guns that you blast, only on Fortnite. Chopper gon' grind you niggas like port runs. Ho call me Batman, nigga, the Dark Knight.